Alright, I think I'm good. Let me go on and edit the thing here. Since I'm not actually streaming that particular Back to the Future thing. Yes, there we go. Let me hit the save deal if I can. Actually, of course. There we go. Now, this is the console version, and this version has all 5 of the things, as you can probably tell. And holy crap, I was looking at my videos and such, and it's been 12 to 13 years since I last played this. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. And if I remember correctly, one of them was screwed up, because at the time I streamed that one, actually I wasn't even streaming it. But yeah, when I was playing it, I was recording off of Fraps. Recording things off of Fraps, and one of them didn't process right. Go figure. Alright, anyways, enough rambling. I know I did enough of that. Alright, let me load in. Let me get everything. Yes.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
This is looking very familiar. Particularly as someone who's watched this movie over and over the way that I have.
The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Of course.
Watch this.
And yep, you disintegrated Einstein.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Why can I not select a... Okay.
Jesus
I had to actually
Christ.
have...
Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Yep, doesn't actually arrive this time.
Doc?
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Alright. There we go. Get Doc's notebook. Let's talk to him first.
No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Man, it's been a fucking long time since I played this.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
But, plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Is that how you spell? Is that how you spell gigawatts? I could have always sworn it's spelled with a G. All right, grab the thing here.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared.
This isn't,
and the flux
this isn't the way it
Dad,
happened.
Something's way off here. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
I've been wanting to do this for a long time. The only problem is that for some reason this ain't on Steam, and I don't know why. Otherwise I would have done it over there, but over on YouTube itself. But unfortunately, no, it's not on Steam. But yeah, I've been wanting to replay this for a long time. Holy shit, I still can't believe it's been like 12 to 13 years since I originally played this. So the clocks. All the things there from the original movie. Is that giant speaker? I think the original creators also worked on this. I'm not entirely too
Are
sure.
we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hopefully.
Hi,
Of course
Biff.
it can. Hopefully
Come to see
that
if the old
music doesn't...
crackpot had any buried treasure.
Of course Biff has
Nah, I
that.
guess I'm just remembering.
Of course Biff has that mind-reading helmet on. Let me pause just for a second and I'll be right back. Hopefully I actually fucking remember to turn the microphone on this time. Unlike what happened with over there on YouTube when I kind of forgot while I was playing It's Only Money. All right. I got the microphone actually going. This time.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
All right.
I miss Einstein.
See anything else? Clocks.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Is a lot of clocks. Anything else? Clocks. The dog feeder.
Hey, let me!
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Of course. Automatic dog feeder. Yeah, of course, the first movie, because Einstein wasn't there, it made a big fat mess. All right.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Man, I still can't believe how many fucking years it's been since I actually played this. Let's talk to George.
Hey, Dad.
Yep, who's running this sale?
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Right. Yep, Doc's
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Yep, you got
Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
All right. Yeah, speaking of Biff, what's he doing here?
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
All right. Yep, I
Do you
had
think
dreams.
dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
All right.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
All right. Hey, the speaker.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Yeah, blew it out was an understatement. If I remember correctly, he completely destroyed it with. He turned the entire thing up. And blew that big middle part out of it.
Let's make some noise.
Note how it didn't go into a maximum there. All right. Ah, yes.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Yep, I saw it first.
I saw it first.
I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Of course.
Well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, this is what I said. I've been wanting to, but like I said, I've been wanting to do this a long time ago. Hold on a second, I'm putting something. Hold on a second. There we go. I was putting something in chat.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
That comes into play later. Much later.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Mind reading helmet. Alright.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
But yeah, you're not wrong. As I said in the chat, 12 to 13 years. It's been ages since I played this. This is the 30th of, this is like the 30th anniversary. Oh my god. This is the 30th anniversary version. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how I got into them as well. Actually, I have that on Steam. Thank goodness too, because they actually removed it over there. So I got that there. I can play it when I want, which is good because, as I just mentioned, they actually delisted that one. Let's talk to Biff so we can get rid of the thing.
Hey, Biff.
Or see if we can get. Yeah, no, it looks
Just can't let you
dangerous.
keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
All right, yeah, it's worthless.
Just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
Yep. And you wouldn't
That
understand.
notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Just a little bit. Hey, I'll buy it
Pay
from
you
you.
for it.
How much? Not enough.
Yeah, of course. That could be.
Never mind.
Yeah, of course, Nancy, we ain't gonna talk about it. Nancy, of course, we ain't gonna talk about it. Whoa. And weird. When we walked in here, we're supposed to actually see. Him stick the box up with that had the
Hey,
guitar.
Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
But yeah, this is what I was wanting to talk. Oh my god, this is what I was talking to you about wanting to play earlier. What I was wanting to play. Let me see if I can remember how to actually. Okay, yes, use this with the amplifier.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's
Oh,
done.
hold on.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it because the movies are great.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Movies are great, and the guy that got playing Marty here actually oh my god, the guy that got playing Marty, because it ain't actually Michael J. Fox, right? But he sounds pretty damn much like Michael J. Fox. Yeah, unfortunately, I think they're out of business. Unfortunately, I think they're out of business right now. Hold on, I have to. Sorry, I have to reply to something here. Sorry about that. Yeah, you missed that segment. That was the starting segment there. You kind of missed that part. All right, let me talk to George.
Hey, Dad.
Yes. Yep, I can fight my own fights. I do remember some of this.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son. I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
Hey, thanks very much. Let's see if I can.
Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
Yep, and I know exactly what it is.
Keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
You know what we do? Pick up the
Now,
thing.
something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming him up for me, butthead.
Oh, putting it into maximum overdrive.
Now watch
We know
me
what-
blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Very familiar there.
Doc, where are you?
Oh, we know exactly what that is. Playing No Time Again, maybe one of it. And playing No Time Again, maybe actually want to play this as well, so there's also that. Hey, there's the DeLorean.
Doc?
Yeah, naturally, of course, it's kind of cold.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Nope. He brought the car, but he didn't bring Doc with him. It's flux capacitor in the back. But yeah, playing No Time over there on Steam made me actually want to play this again. Time circuits. Let's see if I can.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Yep.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Okay, so both the keypad and the time circuits say the same thing.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Take that, of course, because that's useful.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez.
That's, of course, not that easy.
Come on. Crap!
That's, of course,
Great.
never going to be that
We're
easy.
supposed to find him now.
Alright, so, yep. Gotta get up. And, of course, we gotta use...
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Alright, use this, and we give this to Einstein.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played this, but I do remember some of it. Keyword there being
Okay, now
some.
we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Could go in for a second.
I guess there's time for a quick game.
That would probably be like me. Just go in to play the video game. How appropriate. Go
Okay,
play.
now I'm
Big
ready.
All right.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
That would have been a big help. All right, let's use the buzzer.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Hey, I'm no
I'm
hooligan.
not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
My dog brought me here.
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well,
All right, who are you?
Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
Of course. Yep, I got
Can
something
you let
for
me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Oh, we know what we need for this. I don't know the other thing we have. Whoop. If I can remember how to do this. Yep, a
A
shoe.
shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
just holding the shoe. Yep, no, that one looks that one she has looks in a little bit rougher shape than the one that we got.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Yeah, more than likely, if I don't get it this weekend, it'll have to be next weekend
Well,
or one of the days I'm
took
off.
you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a
Best part is-
seat, Sonny.
Best part is she didn't even turn it on. And yeah, thanks very much.
Hey, you kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Hold on just a second. Thanks very much. That's much appreciated. Yeah, this weekend might be a little bit busy. This weekend might be a little bit busy. Either it'll be next weekend, or sometime when I'm off during the week. Luckily, I don't actually work every day in the week.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Thank you.
The candy looks older than I am.
Radiators, how we... Let's look at our photo. Look at our...
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Got other
Marshall
pictures.
Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Because of course, that was edited out of Back to the Future Part 3. It is, I think that was, I don't remember, that's what they were originally going to go with in Back to the Future Part 3, but they decided against it for whatever reason. So, hold on, let's talk to Edna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
Yeah, luckily we don't have neighbors around our neighborhood like this. When you lose
Remember
that shoe?
when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
The irony.
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
What's with all the newspapers?
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Hey, legal speakeasy.
Wow,
Cool.
a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Hey, could those newspapers
I guess
help?
somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Yeah, big help.
Don't let me keep
Okay.
you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Yeah, good. Yeah, newspapers.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
I like how he looks at his hands. I know what to do there, though.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's
Hey,
the
close
kettle.
it.
I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
On. Every reason. I know what I want to look at the references.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Is that one?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
I think there's another reference in here too before I actually.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where
Yeah.
to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
So yeah, references here. Don't worry, I know how to.
Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow
Wonder
it
how
down
they
to a
even do-
year at least.
I wonder how they even knew he was actually on that train. Actually, wasn't that called
October
the
28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
And I'm looking at the things.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities
Okay, so that's the
still
last
mystified
one.
by mall shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
But yeah, bunch of that's the reason why I wanted to do that. Let me.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Okay, luckily she's not
These are
too
powerful.
upset.
I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
I wish I knew which one used to be a speakeasy.
Okay, actually, I better talk to.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
Yeah, nice
Doing some
binoculars.
stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tim! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Yeah, where was that?
So
speakeasy?
where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't let me
So,
keep you from your
yeah, that's
business.
Let me look at the binoculars
Mind
in.
if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Luckily she doesn't seem to mind. Like I mentioned, she didn't. And of course there's Biff. Naturally.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
No. Not what I mean. Okay, we need to look at the papers one more time. Oh, we know. No, you can do here.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
All right, and of course.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Yeah, of course. Just tap the thing.
Papers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Hooligans. Yeah, gotta dress appropriately for the 30s, 1930s. Yeah, luckily this variant of the time machine,
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
yep, I'm dressed up for the Halloween party.
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Yeah, that's quite appropriate, since we could get back instantly in this time machine.
Ready to go, Einstein?
Of course,
Time
turn
circuits
things on.
on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Alright. Get things set.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, I got this. I got this here. I got this one here. I have the Telltale Batman ones on Steam. Besides all the hoping this music isn't going to get trouble for infringement. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get copyright. So hopefully there's not going to be too much infringement. I hope. I guess I'll find out once I guess I'll make sure I get this thing exported. I'll get this thing exported in a, I'll get this thing exported in AC, hopefully. Of course, right in the middle of the shootout. Of course, every time the Roaring comes out, it shoots things out of the vents. We'll put it here in the appropriate spots. Not unlike the films where we had it behind a billboard, like it's hidden behind a billboard like that.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Yeah, here in the early 30s. I know exactly where I need to go. Yeah, good way to, not paying attention, good way to get yourself, not paying attention, good way to get yourself run over there.
Young man, excuse me, young man.
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Yep, there's been some sort of mistake.
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
Yes, I'm supportive.
Mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Yep, where can I find, no.
Not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's
Michael Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Yeah, there's
I know.
Edna.
I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Yeah, Einstein is not a fan, and for good reason, as we'll find out much later on. Oh, hold B to make him run. And there's the.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Don't worry, we'll figure. Don't worry. Oh crap. Camera change. Camera change is a little bit weird here. What? Alright, there we go. Okay, where the hell am I? We need to go over here. All the way over here. And talk to the window.
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Let's alert the authorities.
Tell the authorities.
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Alright, yeah, let's go
Why
back in
don't
time.
I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Hey, let's talk to the
Hey,
gangsters.
maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided. Do you?
That's true. Could break. Yeah,
Why
let's
don't we
make a
try to
stand.
tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
Go figure. Well, I guess the last deal is we can break you out of jail.
Suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
A rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab
No,
and...
no, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
What about the space-time
Won't
continuum?
talking to yourself cause, you know, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Alright. How am I supposed to get you to build
How am
the
I supposed to
drill?
convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Of course we know. Of course we know how that turns out. Okay, where could I find your younger self?
Okay,
then?
let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Alright.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Alright. Alright, I think that's a good place to leave off for it. Now let me hit the thing here. Is this the autosave? Yes it is. Alright. No, I'd like to save, please. Alright. I think that's where I'm gonna leave off for it now. I have to get ready for tomorrow. Much like if I was going to work. Much like if I was going to work the next day. Alright, I think that's a good place to leave off. So that is, in fact, where I'm going to leave off. So I will see everyone next time.